Last time on Wanderful. These worms showed up a few days ago, but you boys weren't in town to take care of it.
Fine, we'll get rid of the worms.
That could mean a lot of things. I just, I need to prepare my sword so I know how deep to cut ahead of time.
You shoot this worm for 3 damage. It shrieks in a haunting way that you couldn't picture a worm making a noise. But if it made a noise, this is what the noise would make.
As soon as I hear that shriek, I'm casting Guiding Bolt at that same worm.
I am no detective. There's something behind that bookshelf.
Absolutely, and we can come back and look at that after I get a bath.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so great.
You move it all the way to the side, revealing a doorway with stairs leading down into a dimly lit room. The two of you notice behind you the sound of someone fiddling with the front door of the library.
I'm going to sneak down the stairs and for them to cover the entrance and hide.
But in the center of the room, you see a pedestal. And on this pedestal, you see a scroll, a piece of parchment. What you see is a map. What are you two doing? I am an acolyte of the tide.
Hey guys, there's like just an empty room down there.
It's not something I can really take a chance on. His spiritual weapon starts flying towards Bon. The 3 of you wake up in the village hospital.
And he's immediately checking to see if the map is there.
The map is not there.
Hey, Gertie, I need a weapon ASAP.
I think I've got just the thing for you.
So I have a rival now. I hate him. I'm upset at him. And I know that's not a part of our tenets of
fun.
Peace and nature and all that, but this guy sucks.
I had my hands on the first clue in 15 years for finding my mother, and I couldn't protect it.
If anyone can do it, it's you 3. I know that's a cliche, but...
No, it's cool, you're old, it's whatever.
Elandi looks at his map, points out which direction they're to head, and they take their first steps into the wood, into the unknown. Hello and welcome back to Wanderful. This is episode 3. I'm your DM, Tyler, and I'm joined by my good boys, Kyle, Matt, and Jeremy. And before we get started, I have a few things that we feel like we want to discuss and potentially more or less address. For one...
It's fine.
It's been brought to my attention that we messed up a couple rules in the last episode. But like I said in the beginning... I guess get over it. we're gonna do our best to
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best to do better from here on out, but it's not gonna stop happening.
That's true, because we're all bad and we won't ever be good.
No.
Yeah, exactly. For instance, I found out I misread that spiritual weapon.
No,
it has a
fine.
60-foot casting distance, but only a 20-foot movement distance. But you know what?
It was fun to make him very spooky and he's not here to fuck
fine.
around.
It literally would have only affected the last shot on Jeremy, which if I had known that, I would have casted it again as a second level spell.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have really changed anything.
It had a tailwind.
No, it's fine. Literally.
But ultimately, the lesson is we're gonna mess some things up, and it's okay.
It's totally okay.
But this will be the last time we apologize for it.
Yeah, that's the last time though.
Oh, we just wanted to acknowledge it once.
The Iron Wood, a dark and seemingly never-ending labyrinth. The three of you have never ventured further than a few hundred yards in from the edge. In fact, few from your village have. Seems an unnecessary risk. The wood blocks off the entire eastern border of Mordell and is so large that you don't actually know many people who've claimed to have ventured east at all. But here we are, at the beginning. So, how do each of your characters feel about going into this journey?
Elandi feels like he wants his motherfucking map back.
All right.
Carveth is just like pissed off that he got beat the shit out of. He's just like ready to go at this with a vengeance. Like he's just pissed off and he's ready to fight.
Yeah, I think Bond's on the same train as Carveth as well. Mm-hmm. Like it's less of like Carveth being like it's a pride thing for me. It's a cleric that's doing obviously better than I am. Like it's a weird like their connection to that element is stronger than mine. Like I've got to get to that level. Like it's like a weird envy thing.
Cool. Yeah, I feel like in the last episode, y'all, I don't know like how intentional it was, but I felt like y'all did a really good job of embodying the characters that as you explained them to me in those 3 scenes we did. I mean, I know y'all just picked things that sounded fun, but like I totally feel like y'all really nailed the way you're intending to have your characters come across. Anyway, so you've been walking for only a measly 15 minutes and you come upon a scene, a campsite, abandoned, or better yet, ransacked. The coals from the fire are still warm. Bags have been ripped open and strewn about, and food scraps litter the floor. What is more noticeable and intriguing is the signs of battle. You smell a familiar smell, and then you see it. 2 dead worms and goo everywhere.
Oh, that's the other worms.
Why don't y'all give me an old investigation?
Absolutely. Right. Let's see. Let's do this, boys.
Got a 13.
All right.
Ooh, that's good. I got a 21.
Ooh, fuck yeah. Investigate.
All right.
I got less than that.
Cool.
Elandi's looking at his map.
So, Carveth, beside the worm carcasses, you're able to spot human blood splattered as well. And based on your investigation and where all of this is kind of laid out, you're able to infer that the blood has to have belonged to the Acolyte based off of like positioning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's frightening is there's a significant amount of blood strewn about. So like, I mean, not like gallons, like, you know, it's not like the somebody got nicked and like, there's a bit of blood.
There was a firefight.
And obviously, like, everyone was able to see the blood, but with your investigation, you're able to be like, tactically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, be on guard. I believe there was a pretty ruthless battle here.
I think Bond's still a little shaken seeing that and realizing, oh, something out here was stronger than the Acolyte that definitely handed us our asses.
Alandi wants to see if he can figure out where the Acolyte went, because he's wounded.
So you were able to assess that there were multiple people in this.
Oh, shit.
So it wasn't just like one person came in and kicked his ass and like did whatever. Like there was multiple people involved here. And y'all, y'all do your whole investigation and you're not able to find any of his possessions in the area either. So like it appears to y'all that he was making some sort of camp and was potentially ambushed, or maybe not even ambushed. Maybe some people just came in and kicked his ass. You know, you can't tell that, but it is clear a direction just based off of blood trails and, you know, that sort of thing. With your ridiculous investigation check, y'all are able to figure out a direction, and there is some sort of blood trail that y'all can follow.
Okay.
All right, boys. So I'm going to go ahead a little bit, and I'm going to sneak, and you just follow behind. I'll tell you when the coast is clear, so just watch me, and I'll let you know if there's danger.
1 second, and I kind of put a nervous hand on his shoulder. Be careful. And I cast guidance on him.
Ooh, yeah.
What does that do?
Guidance, it is with one touch, he can add a d4 to any roll that he gets for like ability checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. So I'm going to try to sneak ahead and just kind of follow the blood trail, but in a way to where, like, if someone's in front of us, hopefully they won't notice me, and then I can signal to them.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Carveth would follow up probably about like 40 to 50 feet behind, I would say.
So the blood path does lead along a trail, just so y'all know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just like through the woods. It's,
Yeah. I think we would still want to be like stealthy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I'm just kind of
For sure.
in between the two of them.
The rogue will not be helping too much this time. The rogue rolled a 2. And and then when I rolled the d4, I rolled a 1.
This is the second major stealth check that you've bombed. I love it.
It's an 8 total, but that's like
Hey, don't forget to add the d4.
that. I did. I rolled a 1.
Shit.
Oh, God.
I mean, what was he going to roll, a 4 and then he has a 6?
Hey, man, I don't know, you know. Can we do we also
possible without critically failing?
Is it a group stealth check that we're doing, or is it?
Well, I think he was rolling a stealth check because he was taking the lead.
Yeah.
So
it was a good plan and a great execution.
Elandi, I'd like to believe that you're just like, you said that and then you just started walking down the path normally.
Let me sneak. And I'm doing the tiptoe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the very cartoon, like Scooby-Doo, like tiptoe.
You got the Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat.
He's just got the little map in front of his face like this, bouncing up and down.
Oh boy.
I'm doing it. I'm eating a bag of Doritos.
Oh.
You are cautiously following this trail of blood, and through the wood up ahead, about 100 feet, you can see that the path opens up into a clearing. And through the trees into the clearing, you can see a door leading to a small shack. And you can see on the door, on the front of the shack, a bloody handprint swiping across off to the edge.
Okay, so someone went
To the left or the right side of the house?
No. Like,
on the
sorry,
door.
to the edge of the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
like he grabbed the door with his bloody hand and opened
Okay,
it.
got you.
Like slid.
Should we, or I'll get back to my voice.
Yes. Sorry, take
should
two.
Should we sneak around and peek inside?
I mean,
I'm already quite stealthy, but I suppose.
I mean, yeah, we are for sure hidden up until this point, but maybe a little extra spice from the group together being stealthy, not just one. You were using all your stealth, but it was all for you. We've got to do it all for us.
Yeah, I would assume we would all stealth. Is there like any windows that we can kind of peek through, or?
It is, when I say shack, I think I meant more like a shed. Shack sounds like someone would live there. I meant more like a garden shed.
Oh, okay, got you.
Is there a garden?
No, not literally a garden shed. I'm just trying to give you a visual.
Oh wait, hold on.
So there's a lawnmower inside.
So it's a small little shed.
Yeah, a goat.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hear me out. Let's set it on fire and then kill him.
I agree.
Because fuck that guy.
But hear me out. If there's no windows, what if we, I don't know, burn a small family alive?
That too, but we should also think about the map. I mean,
that
small
too.
family of what?
the map.
That was
burn.
totally what I thought, Matt.
Bugs, bug people.
What if the map burn?
But yes, the map is important also.
Sorry, was like, do I just let them roll with this?
Sorry, the cleric had a little empathy there for a second of maybe, not burning someone or something alive.
Probably run out with the map. And then we can shoot him.
Sure, man. Yeah.
No. I'm clearly being overruled here.
No. Let's just burn every problem we have. That'll solve a lot.
Not everyone.
What if we just knock on the door?
One. Oh, okay, that's definitely not what we're gonna fucking do.
No,
I mean,
what's wrong with you?
I mean,
okay. Hey, I have an idea that maybe solves two birds with one stone without burning things, but still hurting potentially whatever's behind that door if it's the bad guy.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hold my hands really close together and stand in front of the door in a lunging position. And someone open the door real fast, and I'm gonna clap.
Wait.
Okay, that's
None of this matters because apparently, as y'all had already moved on to the building.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
I don't know why. Why were we walking toward the building
thought that was the
arguing
whole
about
point.
how we're gonna sneak up on them?
I didn't know we were up there yet.
I thought we were just.
I'm in front of the door with my hands ready to clap.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
okay, so you're not. No. As you cross the tree line and begin to enter the clearing,
Oh God.
the three of you fall into a trap door, and you are now falling and sliding into the ground.
I'm gonna levitate. Hold on. Let me
Nope.
see. No, it's a.
Wait,
just,
how, yeah,
it's
go ahead.
it's my racial ability, mingle with the wind, and it says one creature or loose object of your choice
Is it a reaction?
can
or
rise
is it just-
vertically. It says no, it's just one action. Boo.
Okay, so you couldn't use
Yeah,
it.
but it needs concentration up to 10 minutes.
It's something you have to like do.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Are we falling for 10 minutes? Because I'll think real hard right
No,
about now.
so
No, it doesn't take 10 minutes to cast. It's just like it takes more than a reaction to cast.
also, I would question whether or not you would be able to concentrate on this spell as you were suddenly startled by a trap.
My pancreas.
So the three of you fall into this trap door. You're sliding down a chute, and you reach the bottom of the chute that opens up into a pit. The three of you fall down, and as you reach the bottom, you're falling into a pit of spikes.
Oh, fuck.
However, hear me out. So much shit
We
has
die.
fallen into this, and it has never been cleaned, that you just land on a pile of dead bodies.
Oh, my God.
So you are completely unharmed, although very grossed out.
Yep.
Why don't you give me a constitution check to see if you throw up?
Where's my
Help.
There we go. All of us?
I got a natural 20.
Yeah, sure, it's just
I've
for
got
fun.
an iron
Oh,
stomach. I've got a
shit.
natural 20.
I rolled a 12.
I got a 7.
Okay, so Carveth throws up. The other two of you are fine.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so the three of you collect yourself at the bottom of this pit, and you're all in perfect condition. In fact, the pit is so full of stuff that it's perfectly traversable above all of the spikes.
Oh.
However, the entryway to the pit in front of you is blocked by prison bars. There is a door, obviously, because this would presumably be able to be cleaned out, but it hasn't been. Why don't y'all give me a perception check?
Fuck yeah.
Looking around.
I got my eyes
God.
open.
I rolled a 2 again.
I got a 14.
14, 18, and a 2. All right, so y'all look around, and the room is dimly lit by torches. It's a mostly empty cavern on the other side of the bars, but you can see a doorway. There's not an actual door. It's just like a door frame. Carveth and Bon, you are able to hear two voices approaching. They're not right at the door, so y'all have a second to figure out what you want to do, but you can hear two voices approaching.
Quick question. Are the spikes tall enough for us to hide behind?
You
wouldn't
can
know.
hide, not necessarily behind the spikes,
there
because you're
wall-
on top of.
There are
wanna
walls
play
next to
dead.
the door, obviously, like that we could like press against.
Are there walls?
Like the door's onto something, right? Like it's attached to like a fixture that goes inside somewhere.
It's just like a prison door. Like picture like it's
So everything's empty around that, and this door just goes.
Well,
into
there's walls like behind.
That's what I mean. Yeah, just like could we could I like spin around onto my back where they're not like right if they walk through the door, I'm next to them, like type of. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they're coming through on the other side of the prison bars. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like there's a hallway in like this room is
Inside of there. Yeah, we're not in that
into
hallway. No,
two-
I know. I'm saying hiding outside of where the prison bars are next to it, like kind of like.
So he's asking if there's walls next, like, is it wall, prison bar, wall, or is it just all
No,
prison
it
bars?
is prison bars separating the two halves of the room.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
To hide
So
us,
there's-
I'm going to cast fog cloud.
No,
Why?
stop.
Oh,
Elandi is just
What are we
like,
supposed?
stop,
Then I
stop.
won't. I don't
Lay
know.
on the ground. We're in a room of corpses. Lay on the ground. And he gets on the ground and lays like he's
Like
dead.
they're not gonna
Carver
notice
feels the
these
flop.
definitely clean people.
We're covered
Okay.
in guts because we just landed in guts.
We didn't land in guts. We
Carver just
landed
does
on
the flop.
corpses.
I just flopped down.
I'm
Whatever.
flopping
Okay,
down. I'm
give
flopping
me
down.
I wasn't screaming this in character. I'm
Should I
screaming
give
this
you a
at Jeremy.
performance check?
Alandi was scream whispering. He was just like, lay on the ground.
Yeah,
I just,
classic. Would that be performance? I guess.
Well,
Or-
can I give you 2 checks?
Can I do a
I guess you could do
performance?
performance or like what not deception, but
Stealth?
Jeremy, what?
I don't know.
What am I-
Have a
stealth. Stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my stealth is way better. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing stealth. I'm actually proficient in stealth.
All right.
Why
16.
didn't
So
I
wait.
stealth earlier?
Is it a performance check or a stealth
Performance
check?
or stealth. I'm saying you
Okay.
could do either.
Yeah.
17
Well,
plus
that's not
6
bad.
is 23 plus I'm proficient.
No,
You're
that's
good.
definitely
Yeah, I got a 17.
25.
Jeremy, what'd you say you got?
16. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay. So the three of you lie down and pretend to be corpses. So these voices get closer, and you're able to see two creatures enter the room. A goblin and a halfling enter the room talking. Why do they need us to check the spike pit? Whatever's in it is dead and all right. Oh, Shumley, you haven't been in here in a while, have you? These two round the corner and look into the room. Oh my god. Oh, this is disgusting.
So there's a corner. Wait, what's that?
Oh my god. These are my 2 favorite characters.
So the two of them walk into the room and look around, and all they see is a bunch of corpses. They are not able to detect you. You're definitely helped by the room being dimly lit. So the two of them look around. So the halfling goes over to the side wall just on the opposite side of the room of the hallway and grabs a key ring off of a hook, approaches the prison bars, and opens the door to do a good look around, make sure it's not missing anything, and still doesn't see you. It then goes back to close the door, walks back to the other side of the room, puts the keys back on the hook, and they start to walk out. I was talking slow in case someone wanted to interrupt
No,
me,
yep.
but
No.
Nope. No.
No.
Let
all
him
right.
go.
The two of them go off on their merry way.
All right. Elandi gets up quietly and's like, do either of you have magic hand or something to grab keys?
I have a quarterstaff.
I can levitate the keys.
Ooh.
That
would
would-
be nice.
I can't make. I could potentially. Let's see.
I could try to reach for it.
I don't think the room is that small.
Tyler, how far are the is like the keys from like the bars? Because I'm assuming it's like on the wall opposite of the bars.
Further away than a person
Yeah.
could
He just-
further
he-
away than someone could just reach, because otherwise why
With,
have
like, a
prison bars?
quarterstaff?
He
Like
just-
reach, because I do have a quarterstaff.
He described them as having to walk to put the keys back. And I get that they're small, but if you have to walk to put keys back, it's not going to be within arm's reach or quarterstaff reach of the bars.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd say like a good, I don't know, 20 feet.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
No, we
That's
need
fair.
we need magic or a
Okay.
lockpick.
Look, all I have is this stick, and I do my best. I don't have much to offer. I just have stick.
Why do you say like you've always had stick? Stick is new.
Oh, I'm just saying it's a new addition. Yeah, I want to use it. I mean, stick.
I don't have the means to do that. Are you describing? Were you really trying to sell him on the stick?
No, I already bought the stick.
No, I'm not. I'm going to have an aneurysm. No, what I'm saying is, how does you... I mean, I guess that's presumptuous of me, but I would assume a roguish character, much like yourself, would know his way around a lockpick.
Oh yeah, no, I
Right.
can pick the lock.
Then pick it. Because I don't have magic to do whatever it is you think I can do. It can go up at the ceiling. Do you want the keys pressed into the ceiling so they come back? Where are the keys? And it's like, oh no, they're up there. How'd they get up there?
All right, I'm gonna try to
Can
pick the
we
lock.
do a quick inspection of the
Go
room
ahead.
to see if there's anything of use for us?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Just anything useful as far as like getting out of this room.
Well, there's
I mean,
the keys across the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
While he's doing that, can I try to pick the lock?
yeah. Explain to me how lockpicking works.
So, any lock has a DC difficulty. It starts at 10, and I think it goes all the way up to 25. But after 25, it's like dealing with magical. So you know the condition of the lock and like the quality of it originally. So if it's a bad lock, it might just take a 10. If it's a decent lock, 15, 20. Like so it's kind of however difficult. I have thieves tools that I'm proficient with, which means whenever I roll, I get to add my proficiency to whatever number I roll. And in theory, I could keep trying, but each time would take like so many minutes. So it's possible something could happen in the time. And if I roll real bad, my thieves tools could break.
Yeah. Well, if I, to be, transparent, if you look at the state of the room.
No, I assume the lock is super easy to pick.
Yeah. I mean, why don't you go ahead and go for it?
I'm gonna like go to pick it, and the lock's just gonna break and open.
Exactly. As if touching a piece of cotton candy with wet hands, it disintegrates.
Okay, I'm rolling really well today, guys. I got a 7.
Plus your proficiency bonus?
And guidance, dog.
Oh, right, guidance. Guidance will help. 8.
Is that including your proficiency bonus?
What's up?
Is that including...
That was including your... Oh my god.
Damn,
I'm just going to roll again. I'm just going to try again. It's fun.
While he's doing that, I want to see if I can get any money around here. Like, pick a couple...
If you can find any money?
Yeah, just, like, any loose money, like any, like, satchels of coin.
Okay.
Can I do what kind of check would that be? After Jeremy?
Just give me a straight up and down 1 through 20.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. On my second try, I got a 10, and on my third try, because I assumed that failed.
The 10 did not fail.
Oh, the 10 did not fail? Okay.
No,
I
it
got
pops
it on
open.
the second try.
I mean, if like you look around the room and you assume that you're able to make the assumption that whoever built this lock did it on the off chance someone survived the spike pit. But I mean, who's going to survive falling into a spike pit, to be fair?
All right.
Matt, just do your straight up and down 1 to 20. What you got?
Yes. So, I got a 13, but would you let me add investigation in there?
No, I just wanted to up and down D20s, see what you rolled, because I wasn't planning on there being anything. I mean, a 13, you find 5 gold pieces.
Sick, dude.
Fuck yes.
If you'd rolled like a 20, maybe I would have given you something interesting, but...
A plot-altering item has entered the game.
Hey, I got 5 gold, bro.
Well, no, you've got 55 gold, remember?
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got 5 extra gold.
Yes.
All right. Give me 20
All right.
minutes so I can figure out how to put gold in my...
Just write it down simply
Just write it down
anywhere.
and we'll do it later.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I got you.
All
I'm
right,
listening.
so Elandi has picked the lock. What are you going to do?
I'm going to peek out.
Yeah,
After I-
into the hallway?
Yeah, after I pocket my 5 gold.
Yeah, so there's nothing else really in this room. I mean, there's some like shelves and stuff. There's nothing on it. There's only one entrance, and it's the hallway that those two came out of.
Before we leave this room at all, I am going to pocket those keys off the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say if we could pocket those keys, that'd be great.
All right.
Ron just walks over and yoink, puts it in his robe.
Yep. And can we like lock the door back, like close it and lock it back?
What I was
Sure.
in character, I'll say. So what I'm thinking, right, is if we get chased back this way by something we
Okay,
can't
'cause-
definitely beat, we just run out, close the door, bada bing, bada boom. They're locked in there.
Absolutely.
I have to go the long way around while we are just in Corpse Town, I guess.
Oh, wait. But how do we get back up the
I had a
the
plan
slide?
for that too. If I save my levitate situation, someone could levitate up if we sneak out, put a rope up, climb out.
Oh, could
It's
we
fine.
judge how long that
How
slide
long you
was?
fell?
Yeah, how long we slowed down.
Let me see. I wrote down.
No, this is good backup plan. Let's
You
sneak
slid
into
down
the
for a
cave.
whole 30 seconds at great speed is what I wrote down. I don't think I said that
Okay.
out loud, but that's what I wrote. So it was a way.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let's all roll sneak to sneak.
I don't know
yeah.
if we have enough rope for that, but
Well, if we combined all our rope, I have 50 foot of rope.
I don't know if I have any rope.
So y'all are just gonna sit in here and
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
But it's
Oh, I do have 50 feet of
it's a
rope.
big
Exactly.
Stick. It's big stick.
It's almost like we start with that. Anyway,
Hey, I just bought a stick,
fine.
okay? So
It's big stick.
I
that's
don't
fair.
know.
That's fair.
Alandi is rolling a stealth. I couldn't roll
So-
bad again.
Let's sneak. Cool.
so you're gonna sneak around the corner.
I got a 21 on stealth.
Yes.
And
Alright.
I'm in the front, baby.
Is one of you leading off, or are you just all rounding the corner? Like,
I
Also,
want to be in
very
the middle,
importantly,
so whoever's leading lead.
yeah, he's been good at rolling sneak rolls. So
I rolled my own stealth and got a 17.
very
I'll
importantly,
follow up in a second.
Alandi is looking for traps because now he understands that this is a trappy place. So while he's sneaking, he's going to be looking for traps.
And I'm in the middle, so you're ending the sandwich, Matthew.
So I rolled a 7 plus 6 is 13 plus
My sweet baby brother,
2
Carveth.
is 15. So I got 15.
what I will say first is you start to round the corner, and before you all just start walking with a good stealth roll, they don't notice you, but the two characters, the halfling and the goblin, are standing at the end of the hall. They don't notice you, but you see them ahead, and there is no doors leading off of the hall between you and them.
Isn't one
They're
of their
just
names
standing
Shellman or
towards us?
something?
What'd you say?
We heard one of them say their name, like the goblin's name is Shellman or
I didn't hear.
I heard as
A
Bond.
name?
I heard that name.
Yes.
I just don't remember it. I wrote Shellman. I can't remember the name, but I wrote Shellman.
So I don't know how this works in D&D, but what I'm going to do is the name you remember is the name Bond remembers.
Perfect. So Bond's like, I think that's Shellman in the halfling from earlier.
It's a weird fucking name.
I know.
No, this is good. I know just what to do. And I'm going to pull out my bow and shoot one of them in the back of the head.
Hell yeah! And I'm gonna cast guiding
Which
bolt.
which one are you aiming at?
The what was it? A goblin and a half elf, or a
Yeah.
half?
It was a goblin, and a halfling.
I'm gonna shoot the goblin.
And I'll shoot the
All right.
halfling with my guiding bolt.
I'm gonna
Okay.
watch.
Give me a couple rolls, boys.
All right. So
All right.
we should have advantage because they don't know we're here, right?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you get to
it's-
take your time. You rolled good stealth rolls.
God, on the die I got a 19. So
All right. So I got that's 9 plus 5, 14.
Elandi, you shoot a bolt at the goblin, and you connect. Bun, you shoot at the halfling and miss.
Oh shit.
You said 14?
I believe no. Yes, 14.
Yeah, you shoot at the halfling and miss.
Damn.
Why don't you roll damage for me, Jeremy?
I did 13 piercing because of sneak damage.
You did
Ooh.
13 piercing because of what is... Oh, because you're a rogue. Well, yeah, explain that to me.
If I'm sneaking, at least at first level, I get to add a d6 of whatever damage the weapon I'm dealing with does. I got a max 6 on the damage roll, and then I rolled a 4 for sneak. So it's 13 total.
So you shoot this goblin
Through the
and connect
Shellman.
with the back of his spine, and he falls over dead.
Good.
This halfling turns and looks at the goblin and screams, Oh no, hemorrhoid!
Oh no, his name was Hemorrhoid. Who's Shellman? Is he Shellman?
I'm gonna try to shoot again as quickly as possible if I can.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't get sneak advantage at this point.
Oh no,
Can
that's
I
fine.
like sprint around the corner and like just start running towards him?
Sure.
Okay, I got a 21 on that second shot.
All right, that hits.
God, I hope so. 7 piercing damage.
I missed with a 13
Okay,
as I
and then
tried to shoot him.
I'm assuming combat's gonna
hit-
start.
Yes, in combat does start.
Okay, good. Initiative, right? Hell yeah. Where was this when I tried to guiding bolt him in the head?
Also, I just want to say, because I'm sad you immediately killed him, but his name was Hemorrhoid the Goblin, and it's spelled HYMNROYD.
Oh my god.
Listen, Elandi is not going to plan on talking to people. The last time he tried to talk to someone, we all died. He is done trying to negotiate with clear bad people. They have a corpse room.
Callie actually came up with that name, and it's very good.
I love it.
Hemorrhoid the Goblin is so good. I want to make a D&D character based on him.
He lives his whole life, then he dies from an arrow between the eye.
That's exactly right.
We have a
I
whole
do, like-
one-off episode where it's just him living
No,
his
it's the
life.
tales of young Hemorrhoid. Like when he was an adventurer in his youth. He's obviously an old fucking janitor or a security guard right now.
All right, so what did y'all get?
I got a 13.
I got a fat 19.
Fuck yes. Whatever you do, do it quiet.
I'm trying to do that.
Elandi?
Oh, 11. Sorry, I thought I said.
I might just not have heard you.
Good.
All right, so Bon, you're up.
All right.
He's at the other end of the hall to you. I mean, I'd say he's probably a good 40 feet, so I don't think in one turn you could run all the way to
Oh
him.
no, that's fine. I don't need to run anywhere. I'm gonna pull out my
Fair.
hand crossbow and I'm gonna point it at him. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you!" really quietly.
What?
As I say that, the arrow wasn't fully loaded because I just rolled a 2 plus 4. That's a 6.
Oh my
And the
god.
arrow just kind of poots out as it. Shit. And I'm like scrambling in the dark trying to find it.
You're like, why are you trying
right.
to find it? Do you
Wow.
only have one? Did you bring
No,
one?
no, these are just no. They were.
Just why waste?
It's fine. Yeah, exactly. When are we gonna go back to a shop? We're on the road.
I will never ask you to buy arrows.
Thank God, dude. Thank God.
Unless you get like specialty arrows,
Exactly.
I will never ask you
Yeah.
to buy
Well,
arrows.
to be fair, we're constantly going to be killing people, so it's assumed we're just taking their ammo.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
And I
All
just
right,
kind of shake
so
my
you
fist
missed.
angrily. But hold on, because I might have some bonus action situations I can do.
All right.
Oh yeah, I can. I have 2-weapon fighting, but I have to get
Oh,
close to him in
what?
order to do that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I can just attack him with a different weapon instead of my offhand weapon like my crossbow. Oh well.
Holy.
I'm gonna.
All right. So Carveth.
So I at the start of the round I was like already running, so
Yeah.
I'm
I'll say you can
assuming
get up to him.
Yeah, okay. So I want to get right up next to him and I'll say sorry about your friend, and then I'll smack him with the staff.
Such a polite murderer.
All right. First staff roll.
All right, so here we go. Attack. Let me find my shit.
Sorry about your friend. I love how you're slowly becoming Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's my favorite shit.
Sorry about your friend.
No.
right,
You
here
don't
we
have
go.
to distinguish anything. I love Carveth
All
to
right,
death.
here we go. Oh my god, fuck me, dude. 9. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, well I will. So I miss with the quarterstaff, but I will
Punch
use
him.
my bonus action to use unarmed strike.
Cool.
So I guess I'll miss with the staff, and then I'll go for like an elbow. Oh, here we go. That's better. 19.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Roll damage first.
Okay. 7 damage.
Fuck.
All right. So. You swing your staff at Shumley, the halfling.
Chumley?
Yeah.
Is that a play on Chumley?
No, I just was trying to come up with the name.
Okay.
So you swing your staff at Shumley and miss, and he looks back at you and says, "Ha! you mitt. And as you do that, you catch him with an elbow, and he falls to the ground. I wish I could have done something, and dies.
I thought your name was Shelman.
Damn it, dude. I'm
right.
so sorry.
I'm gonna run up and
Yeah, and I wanna check their bodies for anything.
and I want
All
to
right.
stab them both with my dagger. Double tap.
Holy shit.
Always double tap.
Wow, that
Elandi-
was.
That's
Elandi's
brutal.
gonna say
Hey,
that.
hey, Elandi, and I just kind of put a hand on his shoulder. That was pretty dark. Where'd you learn that, man?
They own a corpse pit. I don't feel bad about anything I
No,
do
no,
to
no.
any of the people
For
who
sure.
live here.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying what you did wasn't correct. I'm saying, wow, man. When you said things were getting real, you meant it. Like we're on an adventure now.
We're about to take these corpses and
ensure
throw
that
them in the
people
corpse
are
pile.
murdered. What?
I
I mistook this man's name for Shelman.
He's dead now. It does not matter.
I'm scared
And
about
what
it.
about what was the other one's name? Hemorrhoid? Something like that?
Oh boy.
Feel bad.
You guys remember a lot
I
more about
really
these
do.
cats than I do, and yet that happened.
Elandi is going to start
Let's
dragging
go.
their bodies to the corpse pile.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well,
smart.
before that, I want to see if they
Smart.
have anything on them.
They don't have anything other than the weapons.
No money.
I mean, you can roll. They don't have anything other than their like rudimentary like short sword and a short bow.
Yeah, I'll help him drag the other body back to
Yeah, I'll
the
help.
pile.
While we're dragging, Elandi's going to just be, so I know that you two are kind of a bit antsy, but let me explain what we're going to do here, because I refuse to die in this shithole.
When you get serious, you
going
turn
to-
into a different person.
It's fine. We're going to make sure who we kill is dead, because they did not make sure who they killed was dead, and now they're dead. And I feel like that's a life lesson we can all grow from. But we're going to kill people sneakily, we're going to rob them, and we're going to throw them in the corpse pit. And then
Holy shit.
we're going to keep doing that until everyone in this place is dead. And then we're going to find the Acolyte, and we're going to kill him. And Zin, I will calm down. Only Zin will I calm down.
That's fair. You know, that dude was a piece of shit.
Yeah, I thought you weren't on board with us this entire time, but you just brought the energy we were bringing earlier. So yeah, let's yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tyler DeSoto, your DM. I just thought I'd step in here for a moment to let you all know a few things. First, I want to thank Landon Gray for writing our theme music. We love it, and Landon has some awesome stuff that you can check out on his Instagram at create_lag. That's _8_lag. I also want to thank Jayla Jones for all of our artwork. She did an awesome job with not only our album art, but also designing each of the guys' characters. You can see that on our Instagram, and you can find more of Jayla's work on her Instagram at JaylaMadeJones or on her portfolio site, jaylajones.squarespace.com. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at WanderfulPod, and if you tweet using the hashtag WanderfulPod, then we may use your name in the show, whether it be naming a character after you or something like that. We're planning on adding a shop mechanic to the show, so if you have any fun ideas for items that I could sell to the characters, just send them in an email to wanderfulpod@gmail.com. They can be funny, serious, or whatever you think would be interesting. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes, or whatever platform you're listening on. That's one of the best things that you can do to help us grow. The other is obviously to share. If you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, your D&D group, your mom, the pizza guy, whoever feels right. Anyway, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to our nonsense. Let's get back to the show. So, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the two, Shumley and Hemorrhoid, were both also wearing the same outfits. So not like uniforms, but like the exact same outfit.
No, are we dealing with a cult?
I mean,
That's
yes.
not. Yeah. Oh boy.
And we can't wear their
boy.
outfits, one, because of the bloodstains, and two, because they're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very tiny. Like I don't even know what we're going to do. Tyler, when we were over there, we didn't see like a door or anything, right? They were just standing in a hallway.
So yeah, where they were, like just ahead, the hallway turns like at a 90-degree angle.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, I will help assist, bring the bodies back, and throw them in the death pit.
All right, so the three of you throw the bodies in the death pit. I assume you lock it back up, and y'all walk back up. I mean, sneak up back up the hallway. I assume.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you round that corner ahead that you haven't been down, you peek around the corner and there's it's empty hallway, nothing to be seen. There are a few doors in this hallway. It almost looks like walking down the hallway of an office building. How like they're just both sides, there's just doors that presumably lead different places.
How many doors would you say?
4, 2 on each side.
So I'll whisper over to the other two. Do you think we should check the doors, or should we go just continue down the hallway?
We should be quiet and listen to each door, and depending on what we hear, we can decide.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep sneaking, and then like as we come to a door, we'll stop and we'll like try to listen what's on the other side
Should
of the door.
we check for traps?
Yes.
Yes, check for traps.
Yes. Also, we're gonna decide on a hand signal. That means we're going in or we're skipping it.
Oh, can the hand signal be like the finger, like this, like the sex?
I'm sorry. Could you not do
hand gestures on an audio format?
God.
No, that's his character doing the
But also,
PP and the VV kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also,
that
yes, absolutely.
before they do anything, I'm going to put my hand on both their shoulders because it's an at-will situation and cast guidance on both of them and be like, you guys do that and I'll be behind you every step of the way, not doing any of that.
Okay.
So as y'all are sneaking up to these doors, you also are able to peer under. I mean, obviously you'll be limited as to what you can see, but you will be able to.
Yeah,
I do have 60 feet of dark vision, by the way.
Well, no, I think he's just saying because it's under a door.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh,
So
that's fair.
yes, we'll do that as well. Then we'll listen and try to see what
I thought we were
see.
talking about the hallway specifically. Sorry.
So we come to the first door. What do we see and hear?
So this first door, you can't hear anything. And when you look under, you see what looks like a table. You know, you can't see any signs of a person being in there.
Okay. Then Elandi is going to do the hand gesture that we agreed upon, the finger in the circle, and then he's going to quietly open the door.
All right. You open the door, and it's just like an empty office room. Nothing of note. There's a desk. There's some papers lying around. Nothing super of note, at least immediately visible, I guess.
Can I take a peek at the letters, the notes on the desk?
Sure.
Okay. What do you want me to roll? What do you want me to?
I mean,
Is there anything worthwhile?
Yeah, if they're just there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, you pick up some of the letters and read them, and they seem like they're like personal letters. No significant information can necessarily be gleaned. It just feels like this is potentially someone's like office, more or less.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm reading their like bank statements.
You see love hemorrhoid at the bottom of one of them.
Oh no.
No.
He had a wife and kids, by the way. You learned that.
We do? He had 2 kids?
He had a wife and
my
kids.
God. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm going to fold
Actually,
up the letter.
you pick up a letter that says to Daddy. I got really good grades in class today. My teacher said I'm going to do a really good job, never doing anything wrong ever. I can't wait to see you when you come back home alive and well.
This is the big bad at the end. We just created the big bad.
Elandi is going to take note of the return address to pay that family a visit.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Elandi's not fucking around anymore.
Elandi's really trying to make this child our
pocket the letter.
BB.
Okay, sure.
I'll pocket the letter. Yeah.
This is. I just want to say this is definitely coming back at some point. Now I just came up with this.
100%.
The goblin son's name is
Good old Grandor.
You have so much time to come up with it. You don't need now.
but
It'll be a reveal.
He's hemorrhoid. Wait.
yeah, oh yeah, it'll be revealed. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next door.
It's just signed with an
Hernia.
H. I was just about to say it's signed with an H for like preparation H.
Oh, that's good. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Next door.
We should get out of here.
all right, so y'all continue to the next door. Do you go across the hall or the next door forward?
Just if we're walking down the hall, it's whichever
Yeah,
doors
just-
left or right
comes
are
next.
like
Yeah.
that comes next.
So, okay, so you sneak up to this next door and you hear the sounds of two people, or at least two people.
Okay. Nice.
You hear
So much.
Oh my
I love the delay on that.
well, I
delay was
didn't
so
get what
good.
you're Anyway,
Nice. Fucking.
you hear some sounds that you hear like what the sound of like tape being pulled and sounds
fuck.
like someone in pain potentially. If you look under the door, it looks like there's a person partially like lying on the ground against something and another person like sitting at their side.
What are they doing? Like, can we see what the?
Why don't y'all give me an investigation check? See if y'all
Would be
can discern what's
investigation
happening.
or perception.
Don't forget
Well,
your
no,
plus 1d4.
It wouldn't be perception, I don't
No,
think, huh?
investigation is observing something, like understanding something you already know where
Yeah.
it is. Perception is
Okay.
like detecting things.
Detecting. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you already know where it is, then it's investigation.
Well, that was Garbo 10.
6.
The other two? Oh my god.
I'm rolling hot.
Did y'all do y'all's plus 1d4?
No.
Oh yeah, true.
No, I did not. Hold on.
7.
I don't have a d4. Oh, yes, I do.
Ooh,
Give me one
14. Rolled a 4 on that.
That is a 10. So no.
So, Carveth, you are able to assess that based off of the sounds you're hearing and the little you're able to tell, it sounds like someone is attending to someone else's wounds.
Okay.
Oh, like
Okay.
so. I'm gonna look at Carveth because I can't
yeah,
tell what's going on.
Yeah, I'll whisper to them and let them know what's going on.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, can we hear anything or like other than just the rapping?
No, you can't necessarily recognize the voice. Because you're just kind of hearing like like pain sounds.
I want it to be him
Okay,
so
give
bad.
me 1 second. I want to check.
It's good that Elandi didn't know what it sounded like because he would have already opened the door and
Yeah.
started attacking.
Yeah.
So it's up to Carveth because Alandi's looking at Carveth because he's not
I
sure
think I'm
what's going
waiting
on.
for.
So I give. So should we do this?
Yeah, we're
the
doing signals, no whispers,
Yeah,
signals, either in or out, either in or no.
I will do the signal with the finger inside the circle, and I'll motion for you, Elandi, to open the door, and I'll barge in.
If I was just about to say, I notice Alandi's face. When I see Elandi go in, I'm walking behind him with my hands ready in like a clapping motion. If I see this man, I am going to do. If I specifically see the cleric,
Yes.
I'm doing something the second
If I see
am
the
in
cleric,
room.
I'm throwing 2 daggers at his fucking
And
heart.
when he does that, I am going to do something.
Yeah, I'm charging in once he opens the door and holding my action.
It's going
all that.
down.
My attack.
So y'all burst through the door
Fuck yeah.
and you see a halfling woman
Oh shit.
attending to not the acolyte,
Oh,
Okay.
attending to a somewhat vaguely older person, and neither of them are wearing the same outfits the other two were.
All right, then I'm not going to
yeah,
attack.
no.
I just hold my finger to my lips and just softly
The woman is startled and falls back against the wall behind her, and she says, Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'll motion for everyone to come in and then for us to shut the door.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Elandi's with you.
I also step in.
And I'll talk to her. I'm so sorry. We're not really sure where we're at, and we're very fucking scared. What is this place?
So she obviously, I mean, to be fair, is like a little startled and like a little scared, like unsure by your presence. She doesn't recognize you, and she looks at the three of you, and she clutches a pendant she's wearing just above her clothes. And as she looks at you, Carveth, since you were addressing her, as she looks at you, you can tell her demeanor changes, and she kind of calms down. And she looks at you and says, "How did you get down here? What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here."
Well, we kind of fell down here. We were chasing some guy, and we just wound up being here. We just smoked these two guys, the guards. We just
Elandi taps and is like, it's fine.
I'm like fully putting a hand on his mouth.
What
at this
are you
point.
doing down here?
Hello. Hi. We're the people who don't say what he was saying. Hello.
Man, that was a weird joke. Anyway.
That's a funny inside joke we have. We thought you might have got it, but
Yeah, super funny.
we smoked, elf grass,
Stop
Yeah.
selling.
This has been a
I'm a
flash
little
mob.
stupid, I'll admit it.
So, whatever you're doing here, perhaps, and she's still holding this pendant, whatever it is you're doing here, perhaps this is a blessing. My name is Celinda, and I came here, well, I guess it's complicated.
Insight check.
Well, for sure.
Well, let her finish saying, which
No, not even about the saying thing. I want to see if I noticed the pendant before she covered it.
I mean, it was just like a piece of jewelry.
Okay, it wasn't
I mean-
specific to like. I was trying to see if there was like a link maybe between her and the other cleric gentleman.
that is a good call, though.
Sure, go ahead.
I want to see if it looks any familiar to anything he might have been wearing because I remember his. Ooh shit! Hold on. Insight. Where are you? And I'm
Well,
so
insight would
sorry.
be to tell if
Plus
she's
3.
lying.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess.
So it'd be
Well,
investigation.
you'd be able to tell.
That's
It's
what
to
I-
tell a person's intentions,
I guess
not
that's
just if they're lying.
Yeah.
So you would be able to.
Well,
like,
that's
discern
not what
if
I
she's,
meant,
like-
I guess, but I'll go with it. I want to see if she's being like for real, if she's like secretly signaling to someone or something. So that is 20 total.
As far as you can tell, she's being completely sincere.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
Sorry, continue.
So she's clutching her pendant, and so I guess it's complicated. So this is a den of I don't know why they call it this. It feels very demeaning, but this is a den of tiny thieves.
Oh boy.
Is what they call it. I guess they thought it would be like empowering to embrace that we're all tiny. But so I've been a member of this clan for a long time, but a few days ago they kidnapped someone important. And she like puts a hand on the person beside her's leg. This is Bees. And y'all can write both of these names down.
Hold on,
by the way,
1 second, yes. Bees.
Bees as in
like bees.
so it's Bees is spelled Beeze,
B-E-Z.
okay, gotcha.
and Celinda Salinda.
Wow, I got that right. Hell yeah.
Celinda is a halfling, as I said, and Bees Bees is kind of
A large bag of bees.
He's a scarecrow
Bees
made of
is
bees.
kind of harder to discern
Is he like bandaged
what
up
they
a lot?
are. No, not that they're bandaged up, but they seem like they kind of embody a lot of traits of different
Are they a changeling?
things. You don't really know. Yeah, like they just. I mean, they're not like frightening to look at or anything.
Can I see maybe a history check as to whether or not I would know this?
Sure.
As Vaughn? Because I'm curious. I want to know. I got proficiency. Hang on. Let's see if a D4 will help a 3. Yeah, I got a 7, dog. What's up? Plus.
Yeah, so you're basically just
Another
able
10.
to tell that they seem like some sort of almost amalgamation of a lot of different traits of different races. Not in a scary way.
No, yeah, I
they
got
don't come off as something like otherworldly. It just does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what
Yeah.
you mean. It's kind of like
Yeah.
ambiguous.
So
in a way.
yeah. So when Bees here is a bit of a collector or like a salesperson, I guess, an entrepreneur, let's say, and they do amazing work and they've done so much for me that when this clan found them and took them and their possessions, I couldn't stand for it.
So the tiny folk that now run this place barged in and took it from Bees and his folk.
Bees is more or less one of a kind. Bees is not unconscious, but is like, not all here right now.
Yeah.
Bees is nomadic in nature and in construction. Bees is an important person to me, and I could really use your help if I could have. I'm sure whatever you're doing down here, I'm sure we can help you achieve your goals as well, whatever they may be.
Mostly looking for information on a person.
So
Yeah.
why? So we stumbled upon, by chance, some robes, and it looks like cult member robes.
Is this a cult? Are you
Is
trapped?
this a cult? I'm trying to ask if this is a cult.
Not
and
to
then-
be too frank, but are you trying to get out? Did you get in on a raw deal? Did you have to sell knives at first, and now you're like doing whatever it is you're doing here now?
No, there's no sort of religious affiliation with
You don't
any
have
of
to
this.
have a religion to be in a cult.
Fair. This is more of just a clan of
With a single-minded
similarly
purpose?
like-minded purpose.
Sounds a lot like
Or
a
at least-
cult, Celinda.
Or at least it used to be all similarly like-minded. There's just a person has to draw
You're trapped in a
lines.
defunct cult that is now just not doing it for you, is what I'm understanding.
You need to chill with the whole cult thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's a cult.
I feel like you have really
Are
decided
there
it's a
weird
cult.
initiation fees, like
Okay,
like things you have
that's
to
A group
do?
of
It's not a
like-minded
cult.
people?
Let's move on.
Okay, is it a church? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
Everyone
assume.
needs to stop. Everyone needs to stop. It's fine. I have a question. Do you have a
Okay.
member of this organization
That is the leader.
who recently, well, obviously there's who has
cult?
recently come back with a map? / have you kidnapped anyone who has a map that you guys took? Would you know?
Yeah, so recently, about a day ago, maybe a little less, maybe it was this morning,
That sounds exactly right. Go ahead.
I heard chatter that they were bringing someone in. I mean, I don't know exactly where they are right now, but yeah, I'm sure they took all the possessions to, well, what's basically a treasure room. I mean,
So-
it's not super abundantly stocked right now, as times are hard, as I'm sure you've seen, having seen our trap shoot, if you will.
Your trap shoot's a bit of a crap shoot. We survived. It's
Yeah.
fine. You should clean it out.
I mean, it
Not
wasn't
now,
really
later.
much of a trap.
I won't be doing that, but
No, that's fair. That's
noted.
So I do have. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah, no.
Elandi. Were you going to say something?
Well, I was just wondering. So, if you took this guy, he's clearly not with you. I have three questions, and you can answer them in the order you would like. One, why are there robes that look like his if you guys are not affiliated with each other on some of your tiny brethren or ex-brethren? Two, where is he? And three, how well is he guarded?
Wait. The two that y'all killed, they were wearing uniform. They weren't wearing the same robes as the Acolyte.
They were just wearing
Oh.
the same clothes.
They were just wearing robes the same as each other, I was saying.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought
Like to say they were wearing a uniform of
Got
sorts.
it. Oh, that's my bad. I misunderstood. Okay, then I won't ask that. I will just ask
Just the other two questions.
just where is the treasure room, and where would they hold the new prisoners?
So, it's most likely that they would have taken this new prisoner to the other side of the complex. And honestly, it's not far from this treasure room, but as far as guard, while we are understaffed,
I'll say.
it's not like it'll be just go in, grab what you need, and
Get
be
out.
on your way.
Yeah, fair. Hey, let me ask you this. Are they of equal or greater skill proficiency, would you say, to, I don't know, a goblin and a halfling?
Are you referring to the two that you apparently dispatched in the trash room?
That was stricken from the record, as you know. When I put my hand on his mouth, you didn't hear any of that. So we're going to pretend like you did.
Violence that are being spread in this room are ridiculous.
Why don't I just say this?
Go ahead.
Do you send your best man to take out the trash?
I mean, if he's been a bad boy.
Oh, that is fucked up.
That's a bit...
Shit.
the power dynamic. There's a lot that we could do, really, here.
Okay.
You
I
know,
have
not
one-
even just help you, but just help this whole system.
I have one final question for you.
Okay.
You seem like you would like to get out. So my question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you be at of us murdering every single person in this entire complex? It's like a 1, a 10.
Like as far
10
as
being
like
doable.
personal
Okay,
caring?
Yes.
Like okayness with
Besides
with
bees,
that.
he's off the menu, obviously.
And yourself, yes.
Or they, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
So personally, it's not, I don't have any like personal qualms. It's not like these are like my personal friends, especially after what they've done to my actual friend here.
Yes.
So,
But-
they're fair
No,
game.
hold on.
but-
There's
but-
a but. There's a
but-
but. Let the woman speak.
While I would not be personally offended, I would say that I have a bit of a knack for reading people. I do feel you may be overestimating your own capabilities as far as murdering,
Oh, okay.
let's say 15 to 20 people.
Not at the same time. Obviously.
No, I'm picking up what she's putting down.
Yeah, no, for sure. If one screams, they all come a running, for sure.
This is true.
I don't have any more for you. You've been very helpful.
Yeah, what
Yes.
is our best plan of attack here? Like
Well, let me say, at the very least, it sounds like we are after a certain goal. A similar goal in that my friend Bees here had something very important taken from them. I was able to stabilize them from the beatings, but I wasn't able to just sneak in and retrieve their possessions. And it sounds like y'all are after something and someone as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
I know this place. I mean, I think the four of us could come up with some sort of plan of action for retrieving our treasures, for lack of a better word, with the least amount of potential
Casualties.
dying on our part.
I mean,
I like
on a
that
scale
plan.
of 1
That's
to
a good
10, I
plan.
definitely would say 10 on 1 to stay alive and not, die.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
we've already died once, sort of. I don't want to die again.
I do not think you know what that means.
Well, we could have died. We were close.
Anyway, are you offering to guide us to the treasure room if we protect you?
Yes, but I think I need to really get across how much of an undertaking this is going to be. We can't just waltz in and take what's ours.
One
Thieves
does not
don't.
simply walk in and take what is ours.
Thieves don't. This is theirs now. I think we need to maybe be a little more nuanced here. As silly as this sounds, I think we need to plan a heist.